They'll tell you that William Potts invented traffic lights, but they won't mention Garrett Morgan, the Cleveland inventor who actually created the first three-position traffic signal. In the early 1900s, a young black man named Garrett Augustus Morgan was working in Cleveland, Ohio. He had only a 6th grade education, but his curiosity was endless. He tinkered with gears, chemicals, and cloth in his small workshop, a place where failure and invention lived side by side. Garrett was the kind of man who could fix anything, but he didn't just want to repair, he wanted to improve. In a time when segregation kept black Americans out of universities and laboratories, Garrett built his own, using scraps, second-hand tools, and an imagination no one could contain. He began creating things that would change lives. One of his earliest breakthroughs came by accident. While experimenting with sewing machine lubricants, he noticed that a chemical he mixed could straighten hair. That discovery became the first chemical hair relaxer, and his product sold nationwide, giving him enough money to fund his true passion, inventing for safety and survival. In 1912, Garrett created something revolutionary, the safety hood. It was a breathing device that allowed firefighters and rescuers to enter smoke-filled rooms or tunnels without choking on toxic air. Most people didn't believe it would work until tragedy struck. In 1916, an explosion ripped through a tunnel under Lake Erie, trapping dozens of workers underground. When rescue teams failed, Garrett Morgan and his brother put on their strange hoods and descended into the tunnel themselves. In total darkness and poison gas, they pulled out survivors one by one. Dozens lived because of his courage and invention. The newspapers praised the rescue, but few mentioned Garrett's name. When they discovered he was black, many reporters erased him entirely. Some cities even refused to buy his life-saving device after learning the inventor's race. Yet Morgan didn't stop. He went on to create the modern three-position traffic signal, the red, yellow, and green system that still keeps streets safe today. Before his invention, drivers went from stop to go instantly, causing deadly collisions. Garrett